Everybody, Houston here with David Burton. How you doing?
Doing okay. I had better days.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. We're trying to stay with the soundtrap.com, and I thought I could do that. On top of that, Dave was not so tech savvy here with all that stuff. The poor man says Android. God pray for that man. But in the meantime, uh, we're gonna. We're a little late, but we be all right. Some podcast Jones, if you will. Shout out to Taz, your neighbor, by the way.
I was just watching some of his matches when he sit up there.
Shout out to Taz over there. Well, I follow you from a Red Hook.
An hour and 45 minutes.
You're somewhat neighbors and at least in the statehood, if nothing else, your neighbor, if you will.
Yeah, he's not my neighbor when I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, over there.
We're gonna bring you some little late show here, so y'all bear with us for a moment. Tomorrow, this weekend, this Sunday, in fact, we're gonna start with Forbidden Door.
Yes, Forbidden Doors this Sunday.
Yeah. What's on your mind with different matches on the card?
Some of the matches I don't even remember. I do know that I am interested in seeing Jon Moxley and Tetsuya Naito. I'm a big Naito fan, so I'm interested in seeing that match again, their rematch. Jon Moxley, who beat Tetsuya Naito to win the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
But another match I'm interested in seeing is Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay for the AEW Championship.
Interesting.
Yeah. But let's not forget there's other matches on the card. You have Konosuke Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, the ROH World Champion, Jack Perry, Dante Martin, Leo Rush, and one other New Japan performer are going to participate in a ladder match for the vacant TNT Championship. Now, for those who don't know or don't remember, the reason the AEW Championship is, the AEW TNT Championship is vacant is because Edge broke his leg doing something stupid. I admit that was a stupid move for Edge to do off the top of the cage. He's lucky he was even able to stand for all of 2 minutes. But yeah, he broke his leg. He's going to be out for about 6 to 8 weeks. Anyway, going back to the card, you have Mercedes Moné versus Stephanie Van Quirk. Title for title, champion for champion. So, Mercedes Moné is the AEW TBS champion. Stephanie Van Quirk is the IWGP Strong Women's Openweight champion. Both titles will be on the line, so the winner of that match will walk out of Forbidden Door with 2 titles. Timeless Toni Storm will defend the AEW World Women's Championship against Amina. I like her name. Ina Shiraka. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. I don't think that match is going to be so great. MJF will face Hiriko. Bryan Danielson will face Shingo Takagi. That's a Owen Hart Cup tournament first round match. Not a bad card, pretty decent.
And you saying back in the past the others have sucked?
Oh yeah, terrible.
Hmm.
Maybe this one will break that streak and actually be a good one.
We shall see.
But you know what? This card is almost better than the last two. But we'll see what happens. Well, let's not forget WWE has money in the bank.
Oh yeah.
Money in the bank. Speaking of, I did see TNA. I saw NXT's Tatum Paxley challenge Jordan Grace for the TNA Women's Championship. Of course, Tatum Paxley did not win the match.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought in my wildest dreams that TNA and WWE would be working together like this.
All right.
But stranger things have happened.
And then on top of that, what if on top of that, Jordan Grace would have won the match?
What match?
Hmm?
What match?
With
I mean, Roxanne Perez.
yeah, like would she go back and forth the WTNA, or would she like stay with TNA?
Yeah, she would have to go back and forth.
Yeah. And you imagine the first time ever, maybe one of these days, a WWE championship defended TNA in TNA ring.
You never know. Like I said, stranger things have happened.
Last time that something like that happened, I want to say, was back in 2006 when Rob Van Dam won the WWE championship, defended it in the watered down version of ECW on ECW pay-per-view.
Yep. He beat John Cena. Man, was that good.
Well, unfortunately, it didn't last long because at the time, marijuana was not an authorized substance at the time. They don't want you substance anyway, but at the time, not an authorized substance. And RVD was found with it on him, and his days of champion was numbered.
Yeah, he lost some titles not long after that.
Yeah.
Both titles, by the way. And how about Jeff Hardy returning to TNA and rejoining his brother Matt at TNA's pay-per-view last weekend, which was actually very good. I don't want to say it was bad, but it was good.
The Hardys are one of few tag teams that one tag go everywhere they've been.
True. And some of the results include PCO defeating Rich Swann and the System, the team of Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers defeating the Nemeth brothers, Nick Nemeth, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, and his real-life brother Ryan Nemeth, Frankie Kazarian, who beat Joe Hendry. Mustafa Ali defeated Trent Severin to retain the X Division Championship. ABC Bullet Club defeated Eric Young and Josh Alexander. Jordan Grace defeated NXT Tatum Paxley from NXT. And then you had Moose defeat Matt Hardy in a Broken Rules match.
Yes, sir.
NXT's Tatum Paxley. Then she tried to steal the damn belt again, then she lost the match. What a weirdo. Championships. I'm trying to steal championships. Trying to take things that ain't hers. Remember, she did that at Battleground. She tried to steal the belt.
Excuse me, give me 1 second here. Okay. So at TakeOver, is going to be Heat Wave is going to be Trick Williams against Javon Evans for the NXT Championship Nathan Frazier, Axiom, and would take on I don't know for the NXT Championship, Tag Team Championship, and much more to come at the Scotiabank Arena the night after Money in the Bank.
Yeah. And it's interesting. The same venue, too, as Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be there back-to-back days.
And
let's not forget, this will be in Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, the Scotiabank Arena. The last time, no, we had two Money in the Bank ladder matches, of course. Men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yes.
It's qualified.
So far, Jey Uso, Andrade, and Carmelo Hayes have qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. In terms of the females, it's Io Sky and Chelsea Green. We also know Damian Priest will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against the returning Seth Rollins.
Wow.
He's back from injury. He came back pretty early.
Drew McIntyre quit, but I call bullshit on that.
Of course, it's bullshit.
I say Bash at Berlin, SummerSlam, Crown Jewel, maybe he'll be back.
I think he's going to face CM Punk, and I think they're going to save that for SummerSlam.
Yeah. Now, you watched the end of Raw last Monday. You keep on watching because Bray Wyatt is gone, but he left us a very disturbing, sick gift.
I think it's going to fail. They should have just let that alone because Bray Wyatt passed. Let that shit go.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, man. If it's done right.
I think it's going to fail. They had two opportunities to do Bray Wyatt right, and they messed up on both opportunities.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't see anything coming out of this. And I also heard that they attacked Pat McAfee on his show, the Pat McAfee Show podcast. I didn't see the incident. I heard about it on Facebook. Uncle Howdy and his little band of misfits invaded the Pat McAfee Show and laid him out along with his people that also run the show.
That's true. That's quite interesting because this is beyond wrestling. We're going that route, you know. But it's not bad because we've done that before many times, you know. So I say let's give them a little bit, you know, just give a chance for a while, see how it works. If it sucks, fine, it sucks. But there could be a possibility in this, you know.
I guess we'll see what happens. Time will tell.
And like I said, I done a couple of podcasts before I didn't post it yet. But I'd say if it's done properly, they might be just as dangerous as the Bloodline.
I doubt that, but they could be better than Wyatt. Well, the Wyatt family was alright. It was just Bray Wyatt on his own game stuff.
And Bray Wyatt said the Wyatt family is dead. The Bray Wyatt from the swamp, Bray Wyatt, that's dead because it's not the same without Luke Harper, you know.
Well, we'll never see the Wyatt family again, but we do know Eric Rowan has re-signed with WWE, and he's a part of that faction, along with Joe Gacy and Nikki Cross and Dexter Lumis.
It took a long time, but Nikki Cross is finally Sister Abigail. It's been took a long time, but she's here.
He's actually supposed to see Sister Abigail years before. Right?
Yeah.
Nothing came out of that.
Maybe she was busy, you know.
Who knows? But yes, we do have Bash in Berlin. August 31st.
Yeah,
In Berlin, Germany. But before that, you gotta talk about SummerSlam, which will be August 3rd, Cleveland, Ohio, live from the Cleveland Browns State. And it will be at SummerSlam. They will announce the venue and city for 2025 SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Y'all know 2026 will be 2 nights in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The first SummerSlam to be 2 nights. And we do know that Bayley, if Bayley is still champion come SummerSlam, she will face Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Gunther will face the winner of the Damian Priest Seth Rollins match at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. So we already have 2 matches made for SummerSlam. So SummerSlam already with just those 2 matches alone, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how the other card is going to be. Triple H has got tough fields to shoot. Tough shoes to fill, excuse me.
I want to apologize for our delay here, cause I thought I saw Soundtrap. Oh, it's gonna be cool, and it took forever to get the thing cooked up and everything else.
You wasted a lot of time.
Yeah, that's my bad. I should do that earlier today, test everything out, you know. And
I was gonna say that, but yeah, you was right.
And on top of that, Dave is not necessarily tech savvy. You know, he's the poor, like I said earlier, the poor boy still an Android, poor baby. Y'all pray for him, man. He still got Android.
Yeah, still got Androids. But the Androids do come in handy for other things.
Yeah. At least get a tablet, a laptop or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me another laptop. I got a laptop, but it's about 7 years old.
Yeah.
I just gotta get a newer model. But anyway, I forgot the name of the company that WWE, there's an independent promotion in Japan. It's not relatively known. And I do know WWE is sending over AJ Styles and Io Sky to wrestle two of their talents.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to participate on that show. And I do know that WWE did work earlier this year with the Wrestle One promotion in Japan. They did some promotional work with them earlier this year. And of course, there's TNA. And let's not forget the whole endeavor with the UFC. It's only going to be a matter of time before we see some WWE UFC crossovers. I mean, we saw Battleground at the UFC Expo thing. And we also saw UFC's Michael Chandler call out and challenge Conor McGregor. So I do think we're going to see a little more of that in the future. I won't be surprised to see Brock Lesnar fight again in UFC. It would make sense.
Yeah.
Who knows? I call for a Lashley Lesnar UFC fight. That would draw a tremendous amount of money. I do know they had an opportunity to do that a couple of years ago, and they totally messed that up.
Yeah.
That was one of UFC's biggest mistakes.
I remember that.
It's not getting Lashley and Lesnar to fight each other. Bad move. Big mistake.
Yes, indeed.
Of course, for those who don't know, NXT Heatwave, of course, they're taking the Heatwave name from ECW. Back in the day, ECW had a pay-per-view called Heatwave. Of course, all of them are currently up on the WWE Network Peacock, whatever you want to call it. And speaking of WWE Network, the WWE Network itself, as a standalone streaming app, will no longer exist come January. Because all of those areas where the standalone WWE Network is still available is going to be going over to Netflix.
Yeah. Man, you can watch. Let's say it's Monday, right? And then you tune in, boom, Monday Night Raw live on Netflix.
Yep.
Now, those who can't afford Netflix, I understand your frustration. Those who have Netflix will see you guys in January, man. It's going down.
A lot of people can afford Netflix, but the problem is, there's a lot of streaming apps.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, when you have multiple streaming apps, all of those add up. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice some.
Oh, yes.
It's like, for example, one of my best friends, he has 4 streaming apps. He has Amazon, he has Hulu, he has Disney, he has ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's thinking about getting Netflix.
I had the same problem, but in reverse. I'm using my mom's Hulu. I got my mom's Hulu and Netflix. I got Disney Plus. I got Prime.
You can't worry about that if it ain't yours.
Oh yeah.
You have access to.
Oh definitely. I got my own Prime Video.
Wait a minute. Interesting. I almost forgot to mention that. I heard Netflix is actually considering dropping what you just said, because a lot of people, they give their information to their friends or family. Like, for example, you got your mom's Netflix. I heard Netflix is considering getting rid of that, so people can't do that.
Well, Netflix is mind their damn business.
I know that's gonna suck if they decide to do that.
First of all,
I can't. If I get Netflix, I can't give anybody my Netflix if they decide to do that.
and I would still do that regardless anyway. Secondly,
able to. That's the point. They're gonna do something to where it can't be done.
Y'all motherfuckers.
But they're thinking about doing it. And if they do that, a lot of streaming services, for a fact, are gonna follow suit.
Yeah. The way I see it, long as it's getting paid for, who gives a shit whose stuff is on it,
That's true. Plus, it can also save a person money. 'Cause like I said before, when you have so many streaming apps, all of that adds up over time. You get like 6 or 7 streaming apps. Most of them are like $8-9, so like paying $60 for like 6 different streaming apps.
Well, they better not make the wrong decision. Let's tell you that.
Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's been talked about. That was actually in the news too. So we'll see what happens. That's gonna be. See, that would suck if you're a wrestling fan and want to watch Raw or any other WWE show on Netflix.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we got a few bills to pay here. Hang on a second here. I'll pull it up. All this time, you think I should know? I would know this by now. All this time. Let's see here. 1 second. Okay, hang on. Okay, and click on it right here. All right. Give me 1 second here, y'all. I don't know why in the world my stuff is tripping today.
How about that I Quit match? AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes.
Where you at? All right. AJ Styles tried to tell their mama Rose, and she wasn't having that shit.
He beat the hell out of Cody with that kendo stick.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, he is whipping that boy. That reminds me of when MJF was whipping him. I was like, damn it. Cody just said I quit.
Yeah. All right.
First he beat him with the kendo stick. Then he took his belt off and started whipping him with that. I was like, damn. Cody's back was a mess after that match.
Was like a child, man. Like he was his child or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gotta pay some bills. The rest of the trash brought to you by Back of Deliveries and More LLC. They put the D in delivery. You have a city license, you can drive choice, and you want more information. You call 888-712. Sorry, 888-712-587. Hold on a second. That's right. 888-712-2587 or 817-204-7259. We got backup.com more information. We are working on different things. I'm working on the website, our WrestlingTrash.net website, getting back up and running. When I have that ready, I'll let you guys know. We're adding new platforms to our streaming service. Hopefully, I can upgrade to podcasts on SoundStrike or the thing we was on earlier, and hopefully that would work and be more efficient. Hopefully.
Soundtrack.
There you go. Yeah. So a little podcast Jones for you.
I saw WWE's A&E biography. I didn't see the ECW one, but I've seen way too much on ECW. There's no need to watch that. But this season, I really like. I mean, Trish Stratus, Rob Van Dam, Becky Lynch, and the death of WCW, who caused it. That was an interesting show. The last episode just aired. Yeah. I saw 3 episodes, and they were actually not that bad.
Yeah.
I know Ric Flair was upset he wasn't asked to do the show, but it is what it is. But I can understand Ric Flair's anger. I mean, for a while, he was WCW.
He was all up in WCW, man. I'm talking about WCW when it was under the Crockett WCW.
Yeah.
Then Terry Turner bought it and it became WCW.
He bought it, turned it to WCW. And this was, I believe this, I'm trying to remember what month it was. I know it was 1988. He bought WCW, called the NWA Pocket, and then renamed it WCW. And when he did that, the whole game changed. That was a game changer. That was a real big game changer. Oh, sorry. So that was huge when he won. And things changed definitely.
Oh yeah.
And we saw new people come to the company. We saw Eric Bischoff get hired. And when he got
The World Championship of WCW was a revolving door.
a revolving door of people that was running the company. Some knew what they were doing. Some didn't have a damn clue what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it was a revolving door.
Yeah.
Some of them were actually really good. Some of them, like I said, were pretty damn. Vince Russo, Jim Herd. Even Kevin Nash ran WCW as a booker for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
He certainly did. He didn't do it too long, but you gotta count him.
The commissioners.
Oh, yeah.
The commissioners, like, if I remember correctly, I spent all day with WCW the past couple of weeks. I'm trying to go off from memory here. Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Cat, the Cat, Kevin Nash, back to Eric Bischoff, back to Kevin Nash, back to the Cat.
Yeah, on television, the authority figures,
Yeah.
That was, oh man, that was just bad. Didn't the world title change hands over 15 times in one calendar year? In the last full year as a company? In the year 2000? Man, WCW was a mess. But despite that, I kept watching.
Oh, yeah.
I watched until the very end, but there were certain things I did because it was so bad. So bad.
Yeah, it was, man. There was one time, a feud with the Bloodbath with Jeff Jarrett. Not Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Nash and Jeff Jarrett and Vince Russo.
Oh, yeah. That was just terrible. And then the entire Bloodbath missed Kevin Nash.
And I'm like, get ready for the powerbomb. And he on the wrong side of the thing. And with like, kaploosh. He barely got him. So Jeff Jarrett hit him with the guitar. He'll fall into the paint, the red liquid, whatever it is. Paint, blood, whatever it is. And you missed the whole target.
Missed the whole target. I was like, that was a massive fail.
Mm.
The coolest thing I saw Kevin Nash do was when he walked out with a bottle of beer, drinking his beer, came in the ring, powerbombed both Scott Steiner and Kevin Nash, left the ring, went back, got his beer, and went back to the locker room. Like, that was one of the coolest things I ever saw Kevin Nash do. And that was a cool way to end Nitro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch that over because that was very, very cool. And what happened before that, I remember Goldberg was looking to spear Booker T, and Booker T did a leapfrog, but kind of missed it a little bit and hurt his leg. He popped up real fast, slapped his leg, and hit him with a Harlem side kick. I was like, whoa, this guy's good. He did a leapfrog, got clipped a little bit, and Goldberg ended up spearing Scott Steiner.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I thought Booker's leg was done when he got hit. Booker. They did an A&E biography on him too. That was during the first season. I think the first season is up on the network.
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
Unfortunately, I think it's time for us to go.
Oh yeah, y'all. Thank y'all so much for putting up with us, and I apologize for it. And hopefully, I'm gonna try to subscribe next month, and hopefully, upgrade the subscription. Hopefully, it'll be smoother as we go along.
We're gonna be on the show. We're gonna be back early.
Yeah, I do apologize. Maybe this is why I don't try to do shit. This is that reason why. So, what we doing this, the way you've been doing is fine. I'm just saying. But anyway, we'll see y'all next time. In fact, we'll see you this weekend. And what was that? At the UBS Arena. Yeah. Whatever that is.
Forbidden Door, but before Forbidden Door, we got Collision.
It's We'll see y'all soon. Have a great night, everybody. See ya.
Stay cool, because it's a hot.
Oh, yeah.